Welcome back to Move to Mexico with America Samuels. I'm super excited you are here because today I have a special guest, Emmanuel. Please introduce yourself and thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure, America. Thank you so much for the space and also for inviting me to the podcast. My name is Emmanuel Altamirano. I'm an officer loan mortgage executive at BBVA. I'm going to tell you a little bit more information about the TOM product, which is the only product for Mexicans having income in the United States.
So, in one simple sentence, what is a TOM loan and who is it for?
Well, the TOM loans, it is a special product, if I can call it that way, because it's only for Mexicans or dual citizens having income from the United States. So it's not a request to have a history of payment in Mexico, living in Mexico. They can completely have their lives in the United States.
Okay, so TOM is for Mexican nationals and dual citizens whose income is from the US. This is a special loan dedicated just for them, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. This product is only for acquisition.
Emmanuel, what property type is TOM for?
Now, the projects allow you to purchase properties for living or investment. I mean, it's only applied for houses and apartments. Also, loft or townhouses. The minimum it is 20 meters. This is the minimum one for being a property that BBVA can give you on a mortgage. Commercial properties or maybe high risks or difficult zones that they do not have any type of service, that is too far away for any type of service, the principal streets, that would be a little complicated. But it is only for houses and apartments. Could be for or investment.
You mentioned that any commercial space does not exceed 20% of the total square meters. Can you please explain this part?
Yeah, of course. For example, you have a property, and this property it is a house. But inside of the house, and maybe downstairs, you have a part that is a commercial part, and you can have a rental income for that part of the house, and you live upstairs of the property. If that commercial part do not pass 20% of the total quarter meters of the property, can be a property for BBVA loan. So that would be the explanation for that.
What is the age requirement and the loan terms that BBVA offers?
Well, the loan terms is 5, 10, 15, or 20. In BBVA, you do not have any type of penalties or extra fees or extra costs for early payments. You can do early payments starting the first month. And also for the age, the borrower must be typically be between 26, which is the minimum age, to you have the age of the client plus the term. So the age plus the term do not need to pass 84 years, 9 months. If you want to apply for a 20 years term, the maximum age would be 64. 64 years.
Wow, that's very interesting. What is a minimum credit score to qualify for TOM loan?
Initial request one is 740, but we have an a 681, which is the real minimum one. I completely have the minimum age. I have my income completely great. I have my W-2, for example, my 1040. I do not have any type of problems in my history payment. And I do not have any extra mortgage active in the United States less than 1 year. No, if you do not have any type of problem, we can go ahead and try to move forward with 681 for minimum. If you have a mortgage already active in the United States, but I only have 6 months with this one. For rules, BBVA, you need to have minimum 1 year. So if you have the mortgage and also plus the 681 score, will be a little bit complicated to move forward.
In order to get approved for a 681 credit score, everything has to be like a great credit history.
Just to be a little bit more clear, because BBVA have the chance to check out the complete financial profile of the client. Maybe you do not have is 740. Reason why I'm only have maybe an equity one or a student one and my 2 credit cards. no, or maybe an auto loan. So I don't have a lot of history payment. The reason why it is I do not have a bad history payment, but I do not have a lot of history payment. So okay, that's okay.
Okay.